Katy, some people might say, in the context of a very politicised America, that you sound like you're developing talking points for the Republicans or Conservatives. What would you say to that?
Okay. Yes, send them to me. Why? Because I think conservatism is what is probably going to save this nation. And it's not Republicanism, and it's not Trumpism. It is conservatism. It is conservatism that recognizes that there are some very, very good ideas that are not new. Ideas that need to be conserved. The best ideas from biology, from history, from economics. We don't necessarily need to rediscover anything or progress in any of those areas. We actually have the ideas that we know that work in terms of the realities of what's going to make us successful in the marketplace, how it is that we're going to help young children to flourish, what kind of history has brought us to this point, and the kind of history that could lead to our demise. So conservatism is conserving those best ideas. And it's, I think, evident, when you look at policies that work and policies that don't. You could simply look at, the 20th century and the impact of communism, and the death toll that takes, right? To me, the evidence is clear. The challenge that those on the right have is not an ideas problem. It's a messaging problem. We do not do as good of a job of connecting the dots between what we think and the person on the ground, largely because, for a few reasons. Number one, our ideas don't seem as urgent because they are a little too academic. They tend to be a little too theoretical. The left does a great job of making it immediate. They will frame it in terms of a crisis, and they will obviously always serve up the victim. They can tie in anything to some kind of victim class and then push the Green New Deal on you. They are masters at saying, if you don't agree with my policy prescription, this person is going to be harmed. We don't do that as well, but we can and we should. Because when we fail to advance genuine conservative ideas, people are victimized. The saying goes, ideas have consequences and bad ideas have victims. Progressivism is one bad idea after another, and the victims are always kids. So I would love for this to be a manual for the GOP. They really don't need to change much of what they believe on fiscal matters or on taxation or on immigration or on national security or on energy or the environment. They just need to message better about it. They need to connect the dots between their good policies and child thriving and child protection and child well-being. They need to tell the stories of kids who are victimized when we don't get these things right. So I do hope that it serves as a bit of a template for conservative leaders, not just in America, but all across the world, who need to do a better job of advancing their ideas in ways that are understandable and actionable for the common man.